friends, our focus would be on reptiles and amphibians today. At the end of today's lesson, you would be able to identify the characteristics of reptiles and amphibians, list examples of them, and identify special features they have, and be able to distinguish between both types of animals. Remember from our previous lesson, we discovered the characteristics, special features, and examples of mammals, fishes, and birds. We will do the same for reptiles and amphibians today. Let's get right into it. So friends, we're going to start with reptiles. From movies and National Geographic Wild, you must have seen some of these reptiles. But do you know that they are predicted to have lived on Earth for over 280 million years? Reptiles are found all over the world, except in very cold areas. Reptiles can live underground, in tunnels, trees, or in water. Reptiles have dry skin that is covered with scales. Reptiles replace and shed their skin throughout their lifetime, and that means they do this forever until they die. They reproduce by laying eggs. The eggs are fertilized inside the females. After, the eggs are laid, and then they are incubated to hatch into young ones. They are cold-blooded animals. Examples of reptiles are alligators, snakes, lizards, and turtles. Now, let's talk about amphibians. I hope you're ready, friends. Do you know that most amphibians spend part of their time on land and part of their time in water? When amphibians are young, most amphibians live in water and breathing air using gills like a fish. As they grow, most spend more time on land because they breathe air now through their lungs. Many amphibians also have glands in the skin that make poison. This helps protect an amphibian from other animals that want to eat it. Most amphibians lay eggs, but some species give birth to their young ones alive. Some amphibians have tails, some have legs, and some have none, like the caecilians. Amphibians are cold-blooded animals. Examples of amphibians are the frog, salamander, toad, newt, caecilian, etc. From all we've learned today, there's no disputing the fact that reptiles are one of the oldest animals in the world. We have learned that reptiles shed their skin throughout their lifetime, meaning they do this until they die. We also learned that amphibians spend their time on water when they are young because they breathe with their gills, and when they grow older, they live on land because they breathe with their lungs. We have also learned that some amphibians do not have tails or legs like the caecilians. I believe with all we have learned so far, we can now differentiate between reptiles and amphibians anywhere we see them, and also know to stay away from poisonous amphibians when we see them in our environment. See you in our next class. Cheers!